thank you so much for being with us. I know it's early for you, but talk to me about Saturday night. Why is this a must-watch?
This is a must-watch because you have one guy that wants to prove to the world that he's able to jump weight classes and be up there with the likes of a Sugar Ray Leonard, like a Floyd Mayweather, like a Roy Jones, and so many others that have jumped different weight classes and tested their skills. This is a must-see because, both guys are relentless. One guy, power puncher, heavy hitter. Another guy would never quit and come straight ahead with the will to win. So when you got two guys like this in both with that killer attitude, it's going to be a great fight.
He's the most exciting because he is vulnerable, because he's not unbeatable. He's got crazy fast twitchies, he can box, but he's so aggressive and he's vulnerable enough to counters that it's actually excitement.
Floyd Mayweather and Max Kellerman both shared their perspectives on what is being promoted as the most significant matchup of 2026. Mayweather openly backed Shakur Stevenson, pointing to his elite defensive skills, sharp in-ring awareness, and complete overall skill set, while emphasizing that Stevenson currently sets the standard in his weight class.
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, around that area. So, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
Meanwhile, Max Kellerman raised concerns about Shakur Stevenson, explaining that he is often at a physical disadvantage in the division and is not known for possessing one-punch stopping ability.
Division belt holder, but he's the naturally smaller guy moving up. He's not a big punch.
Kellerman went on to say that Teofimo Lopez delivers a more thrilling viewing experience, driven by his sudden bursts of offense and unpredictable style. He added that the possibility of Shakur being skilled enough to dominate him actually heightens the tension and appeal every time Teofimo competes.
I believe there's a chance the other guy can win, and that makes it even more exciting, to say nothing of the pace he sets, the level of action, the level of bombs that are thrown as he fights better opposition, the number that will be coming back at him. Yeah, he's guaranteed thrills for the...
Stephen A. Smith challenged Floyd Mayweather's stance during the discussion. He referenced Teofimo Lopez's impressive victory over Vasily Lomachenko and explained that showing is the main reason he would side with Lopez in a potential matchup against Shakur Stevenson.
He's a champion. He's got a lot of heart. I respect where you're coming from with him because he's up there. But when I think about Lopez and what we saw against Lomachenko, we saw his boxing ability, we saw his elusivity, and we know what he's got in terms of power in both hands, and he comes forward. It ain't like he backs up. He stalks you too, and he comes to finish you. When I think about Tyson comparisons, when I think about knockout power, when I think about excitement, when I think about those things, I think about Teofimo Lopez. That would be my choice.
Kellerman then questioned Floyd Mayweather about his claim that Shakur Stevenson connects more strongly with the audience. He asked Mayweather to explain what he believes draws fans toward Shakur instead of Teofimo Lopez.
How do you think he's been able to connect with a crowd? Because he draws real crowds when he fights. That's hard to do in boxing. He gets announced at Ravens games, and he gets a big ovation, right? And now he's already fighting on pay-per-view.
His aura, people like him. At Main Street, he got a boyish look. He's very marketable. As far as when you look at him, he's marketable, but when the bell rings, he's a killer, and that's what people want to see.
In his discussion with Max Kellerman, Teofimo Lopez stated that he is fully ready to face Shakur Stevenson. He spoke with assurance about his preparation, physical conditioning, and strategic approach, emphasizing that he is motivated and eager to deliver a defining performance on a major stage.
With this type of fight and this type of magnitude of a fight, I have everything and all the attributes to beat this guy. This is great, man. This is great for the sport. We're both going to come into a 16th fight, and this right now is huge.
As he analyzed a possible bout with Shakur Stevenson, Lopez said he welcomes the clash of styles. He contrasted his forward-pressing, strength-driven attack with Shakur's polished defensive approach, framing the fight as a thrilling test for both fighters.
You are a big lightweight compared to him, but you like to mix it up. It's not like you have the longest reach and like to box from outside. You like to fight. How do you see this as a matchup of styles?
Style-wise and everything, I know, they call them high tech. They do all those things like that, but I'm the type of fighter that I'll bring it to you. I bring the fight to you, and, I look for the...
Floyd Mayweather has consistently praised Shakur Stevenson over the years, often emphasizing his advanced technique, elite defense, and strong understanding of the sport inside the ring. He has also stated in the past that he was interested in signing Shakur to his promotional company.
Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. And Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best they got out there. He's asking, can he fight the best? I believe his contract is coming to an end, so hopefully we can come together and I can take him to that next level and give him the fights that he wants and make the fights happen that he wants.
Reflecting that same confidence, Stevenson has remained calm and measured in interviews ahead of the bout, stressing that he is not distracted by hype or outspoken talk. Instead, his focus is on delivering a commanding performance, defending his championships, and proving his skill through his actions in the ring.
Good to see you. A lot of talk about this fight with Teofimo Lopez, but the main thing is, what are you expecting to see from Teofimo Lopez? Anything you haven't seen before from him?
Nah, he's the truth. I understand what I'm getting myself into. I know that he's a great fighter. I believe that I'm the better fighter. So at the end of the day, come January 31st, we're going to find out.
A lot of people, when they talk about their opponents, look to disparage them. You don't want to do that. You just call them the truth. You respect them as a fighter. What do you expect about him?
At the end of the day, I'm an honest fighter. I sit down, I watch, and I see who's good and who's not. And when I watch him, I think he's a great fighter. So me being honest with you, that's all cool. But at the end of the day, once again, I will come out victorious.
Big narratives surrounding the last fight with the whole Tom and Jerry aspect of it. We're expecting to see you stand in front of Teofimo Lopez. And
I can't tell y'all how I'm going to fight. Why would I tell you? If I tell you, that means I'm telling him. So at the end of the day, it'll be a surprise for him. And just come in on fight night and I'll be ready.
Hey, who else?
This is Johnny Boy. What do you do better than Tio?
I'm the better fighter.
Molly Scott examined Shakur Stevenson's style and cautioned Teofimo Lopez against falling into routines that would benefit Shakur's defensive game. She advised Lopez to take control both physically and strategically, rather than engaging in technical exchanges that favor Stevenson's skill set.
Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. And right now I'm going to break down what Shakur does very well, but also what Tio needs to avoid, and why this has all the makings of being an all-time great fight. We're just going to start with the southpaw jab in the lab from my perspective in full detail. Shakur has one of the best jabs in the business, in my opinion, especially from a southpaw standpoint, because what he do as fighters has this rocky, back and forth place before they about to do offense. Shakur always catches it and hit you with the beautiful jab right there. He has a great measure of distance with it. And like I said, he has good timing with it because he catch. When a guy wants to attack, you're rocking, you want to be front foot heavy, and the jab get there every time. He catches guys the minute that they want to attack from their front foot, and he stops their momentum with that very quick, snappy jab from a southpaw standpoint. This is something that Tio have to avoid, that quick jab. As you can see here, when Tio was going against Ortiz, he fighting the southpaw with your lead hand down. That's a tragedy. Why is it a tragedy? Because you're closer to their lead hand. And don't forget, guys, I just told you, Shakur has a very, very good jab. So that means Tio lead hand down, going into offense against Shakur, going with his lead hand down, he's open for the jab. And we all know that's one of Shakur's best shots.
Numerous boxing analysts consider the Stevenson versus Lopez clash to be an exhilarating matchup that fans have long anticipated. Although the fighters' contrasting styles promise an engaging contest, the marketing and promotion have yet to fully capture the true importance of this fight.
Have any thoughts on the fight next Saturday with Teo and Shakur?
Whoever God wants to win. But, you know, it's a very, that's a great fight for boxing. Because, I mean, it's a fight that's long, you know, it's one of those fights that's been long overdue that people have been waiting for it to be made. And, you know,
With the bout officially announced and anticipation building, boxing experts have weighed in with their perspectives. Jiren Ennis shared his analysis of the Stevenson versus Lopez showdown, providing both a prediction and an in-depth assessment. He envisions Stevenson dominating the fight, estimating a score roughly in the range of 9-3 for Shakur. Ennis attributes this edge to Stevenson's mental focus and precise control of distance, which he believes will enable Shakur to set the pace and systematically diminish Lopez's offensive opportunities.
Facing Teofimo Lopez, a guy that, you know, you were in talks about fighting before you jumped to 54. What'd you think of that fight?
That's a good fight. You know, that's a good fight. Two top guys fighting each other. I think Shakur gonna cook him. I ain't gonna lie. I think Shakur gonna cook him 9-3.
9-3?
Yeah.
Now, are you talking about, like, is it competitive early or is it just?
It might be competitive early, but I think Shakur just gonna like start breaking him down like mentally and stuff like that. I don't think Teo like mentally there sometimes.
What is it about Shakur that's difficult?
I think with these guys, I think Shakur, like, he knows his distance well, and I don't think the other guys can like reach him or capitalize off of it.
Ennis also noted that a stoppage cannot be ruled out, emphasizing boxing's inherent unpredictability. Lopez might be overwhelmed if Stevenson maintains relentless pressure. He recommended that Stevenson focus on his core strengths, stay true to his style, and ignore outside distractions or critiques. By keeping his strategy simple and executing his plan efficiently, Stevenson has the potential to secure a clear victory while minimizing unnecessary risk.
Everybody's saying decision. Could a stoppage be on the table? Because you said, like, frustrate him.
Yeah, for sure. A stoppage is always in the works. You know, these guys fighting with 8 ounces on no headgear. Anything can happen in boxing.
So what does Shakur have to do to be successful against a Teo?
Just be himself. Be him. Don't listen to the crowd. Don't listen to these fans. Don't listen to these haters and these saying daughters. Just be him. Do what he do best, and that's one.
Yeah. Keep it. Is that a situation where you keep it simple, keep it boring?
Keep it simple and win. Yo, that's all. Get home safely to your family, bro. Keep it simple and just win.
Is this the kind of fight dudes like Shakur, dudes like Devin, Gervonta, y'all get a lot of criticism for, it seems like, performances, opponents, etc. Is this the performance, or is this the fight that'll shut up the naysayers?
What, for Shakur?
Yeah.
I would say yeah, but you know you're gonna always have them people in the background saying they're gonna try to downplay his one.
Regis Prager recently offered a striking perspective on the Stevenson versus Lopez matchup, suggesting that Shakur Stevenson could gain a mental edge over Teofimo Lopez during the fight. Prager acknowledged Lopez's athleticism and ability to rise to big moments, but highlighted his past inconsistencies and psychological lapses, areas Stevenson might take advantage of. He emphasized that Shakur's disciplined style, accurate counterpunching, and steady execution could frustrate Lopez and slowly erode his confidence. Prager predicts that Stevenson will start to pull away after the early rounds, ultimately claiming a clear points victory as Lopez struggles to adjust when his power shots fail to land effectively.
We were at the gym the other day about the fight and stuff like that. He was like, man, like, he was talking about Teo, and, you know, he was like, man, Shakur's never fought nobody like Teo. He's never fought nobody that fast. He's never fought nobody that explosive, that powerful. And when Shakur gets hit, you know what's gonna happen. I just feel like Shakur is defensively, he's really, really good as a southpaw defensively. But Teo is nice too. Teo is a real nice fighter. I just say Shakur because I think that with Teo, bro, we just don't know what Teo gonna show up. You know, like sometimes Teo is mentally, you know, he does shine in big fights. That's one thing about Teo. You know, with Josh Taylor, with Lomachenko, he shined in those big fights and stuff like that. But then sometimes he'll struggle. Of course, he lost against Kambosos. All this stuff was going on with Claggett, with Sandor Martin. And he got other people that he kind of struggled with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that. But Shakur, I think that Shakur could break mentally. I think Shakur could.
Pragra also acknowledges that Teofimo Lopez has a real opportunity to score an early knockout. He highlights Lopez's natural power and heavy hands as significant threats, noting that a clean connection from Teofimo could instantly swing the fight's momentum or even end the bout before it reaches the final round.
Like when you're not hitting nobody, you missing, they just tagging you or something, you could break them. But at the same time, yes, I think that Teo could potentially. He's sharp, he's fast, and he hits hard too. So it'll be a good fight. I just think that I just think that Shakur. It'll be shocked. I feel I'll be shocked. Where if Teo could beat Shakur, I'll be shocked, basically, because I think Shakur is supposed to win.
Is Teo the type of, with his style, because he's got to be one of the most athletic fighters like in the world right now.
Yeah.
So is he the type of guy where it's just like, his athleticism, he'll throw some shit at you where you just do not see it coming. That's maybe the type of style where it's just like, Shakur's amazing defensively, but damn, maybe he didn't see this coming, didn't see that coming. His punch.
The ones that hurt you, the ones that knock you out, the ones you don't see coming is the ones that knock you out. So that's a possibility for sure. That's definitely a possibility.
Teofimo Lopez has emphasized that his main objective is to defend his world title against Shakur Stevenson. He makes it clear that his goal isn't just participation. It's about retaining his belts and further solidifying his legacy in the 140-pound division. While he shows respect for Stevenson as a fighter, Lopez remains confident in his own skills, declaring himself the stronger athlete. He adds that, regardless of fan or analyst debates over styles, strategies, or knockout potential, he intends to let his actions in the ring speak for themselves once the fight starts.
Jitters, just like I said, man, focused, ready to do what I got to do, my assessment on my part Saturday night, and we will be victorious.
For the win of this fight, where do you think that takes them pound for pound, just in general with boxing fans?
It's up to you all. You guys got that power. For me, my power is just to do what I got to do on that night, Saturday night against Shakur Stevenson, and keep my belts, retain my belts, defend my belts, and just keep it moving. Yes, sir. Any other questions?
Will it be Theo bring the pain Lopez night?
Yeah, we bringing the pain, man. Bring back the pain. So that's what we're doing, man. We bringing the pain. And also
about the magnitude of this fight, right? You're number one at 140, ring champ. He isn't the ring champ at 135. There isn't one right now, but he'd probably be considered the number one guy at 135. When you think about boxing history, I know you know your boxing history. What can you compare this fight to in terms of previous matchups? And what do you think it means for you guys in terms of the legacy you set going forward?
I think from the grand scale of it all, it can kind of be like a Loma situation, just now with the community, that's all. So I think that's all that plays with it, and really, my job really is just to cut off the noise and do what I got to do. And then seeing all that with what they're saying, and I mean, this is a big fight, man. It's a magnitude fight, and we're both prepared, so I can't wait to see what we're going to do.
Teofimo, he steps up at the big ones. So I am less inclined to be concerned about the version of Teofimo that's going to turn up on Saturday than I am with Shakur, because Shakur always fights the same way. Low output, brilliant. The art of the game is to hit and not get hit. Shakur Stevenson's the guy. If you're reading the textbook of how to do the hit and not get hit, he's the master of it, right? But does that always lend to a fantastic watch? No, it doesn't. I'm unsure, mate, if I'm honest right now. I don't want to put my flag in the sand and say this is going to be a barn burner, because I'm not convinced that it will be a barn burner. I think it's going to be really tight, really, like I said at the start of this, a thinking man's fight, of which the odd mistake here and there is going to then point you in the direction of who wins it.